everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney, and today I'm here to talk to you about my fall transitional wardrobe. If you watched my first video, I will pop a card, if I can figure out how to do it, up here for that. But I talked a little bit about 4 pieces that I was planning on making to kind of round out my fall transitional wardrobe. So today I have those 4 pieces, plus an additional 5 that are all me-made, but that were previously in my wardrobe. And I've put together a 9-piece little capsule that I wanted to share with you today. So I thought the way I go about this is just kind of talking a little bit in detail, a little bit about each of the 9 pieces. And then at the end, I've got a lookbook where I'm kind of styling them in a little different ways. So let's get started.
Okay, so here is the entire 9-piece capsule. Starts with the purple lark tee there on the left, and then I have my mossy green Springfield top. Then there is the bird print Colette Astor, followed by my green Rowan turtleneck. The Mimi G for simplicity, can't remember the number, I'll post that, dress in the Lady McElroy fox print, the piece de resistance. My Mimi G, also can't remember the pattern number, faux leather jacket. I've got 3 belts there that I'll show you in detail. Down here, I have 3 pairs of shoes, a pair of sock booties, a pair of brogues, and a pair of driving moccasins or loafers. And then I've got, starting at the top, my white gingers, the McCall's paper bag waist pants, and then my pink linen Jenny trousers. So there you go, guys. That is the 9-piece wardrobe, not counting the shoes and belt.
I'm going to start first with the accessories just to kind of get them out of the way. I don't have links for any of these. Maybe the boots. The boots are newer, but everything else, I keep stuff forever. Just so you know, I am not an accessories hog. I literally am pretty minimalist when it comes to my accessories. I don't have a ton of shoes in comparison to a lot of other friends of mine and other females that I know, but I love what I have and I wear everything that I have. So I think that's very important. So let's get started with those first. Oh, itchy nose, excuse me. First are my newest purchase of the season, which are these boots from Nordstrom, and they are Steve Madden. And I can leave a link for these because I got these at the Nordstrom's anniversary sale this year. So I will find that and put a link down there for those. These little sock booties are wonderful, and I love the chunky heel on the back. They give me a little bit of height, but without being horribly uncomfortable. So that's pair of shoes number 1. Second are these, I don't even know what they are, Franco Sarto brogues. They're gray suede brogues that I've had for a few years now. Like I said, they've been through a few falls, but they're still in pretty good shape. Especially for being suede, so they're staying for a little bit longer. And then third, I have my all-time favorite. These are Coach, and they're just a driving moccasin or a Coach loafer. I had these in 3 different colors. My first pair that I got were a pair of burgundy suede that did not wear it well because I literally just wore them to death. And then I found this pair and then a lighter pair that I wear in the spring at TJ Maxx, actually, like a year maybe after I bought the other pair. Okay, now, belts. I have 3 belts that I kind of threw into this collection. Try and do this without pulling everything off the pile here. Number 1 is this kind of Western-inspired belt. I literally have had this since college. It came from Anthropology 100 years ago. But I love that cowgirl Western is kind of coming back in a little bit this fall. I don't know that I'll go full cowgirl because, I don't know. I do have a pair of cowboy boots. I'm from Missouri. But I do like just adding a little bit of a nod to some of the trends without going like whole hog. Next I have a little bit of animal print. I think this is animal print. I was reading an article that said animal print was big for this fall this year, but isn't it always? Like I feel like that's one of those classic things that's always just big. So this is a belt from J. Crew, I think, again, a long time ago. But I love this little skinny belt. It gets pulled out every fall as well. And then finally, I have this kind of a chartreuse green patent leather belt that I think came from the Loft, Ann Taylor Loft, maybe? Again, a long time ago, like maybe maybe close to 10 years ago. But again, I love this color. I cannot wear this color up by my face, but I love it as a little pop of color in my accessories. So that kind of, just to get that out of the way, you'll see me wearing those 3 pairs of shoes and those 3 belts periodically throughout the little fashion show I'm going to give you at the end. So on to the pieces. We will start with pants. Number 1 I am currently wearing are my white ginger jeans. I'll stand up and see what you can see. I may back you up just a hair and stand on a chair. So these are my white ginger jeans. They are the skinny view. I can't remember which view that is. I did a raw hem on the bottom of them. I've cropped them and I've given them a raw hem. At first kind of by laziness, but then I just really liked the way they started to wash and kind of fray a little bit, so I left them. I love these jeans. They're made out of a white cone mill denim that I got. They've been in my stash for a while. But again, you all know it's the S jean cone mill denim that is just fantastic and just makes the best ginger jeans. So that is my first pair of pants that you will see throughout the capsule. Next are these McCalls, and I will put a link to the pattern right here. These McCalls, high-waisted, oh my God, they are so wrinkly, I apologize. They're the high-waisted cropped pant. I think I did view B on here. I love these pants. I made them out of a very inexpensive cotton twill that clearly, it's why they're so wrinkled. They wrinkle so horribly. But I was making them as a wearable muslin. I'm not big on making muslins, but I will do wearable muslins in less expensive fabric. So, mostly just because I'm impatient and I just want to wear, I hate spending all that time to make something that I definitely can't wear. So I do wearable muslins a lot. So anyway, I love these pants. And again, I made them in the spring or at the end of the winter last year and just didn't get a chance to pull them out much. So I'm excited to wear them a lot this winter. And I actually thought about maybe doing a video on different ways you can style paper bag waist pants, especially if you have a short waist, which I do. There's not a lot of torso there to work with, but I do love these pants. And then next, or the final pair of pants for this collection, are my linen Ginnies, which are horribly creased. You guys have seen these in my previous video that I'll link up here on how to style wide leg crop pants, 6 ways that I style wide leg crop pants. And I've added just a couple of different ones into this video. Again, I didn't spend too much time on those since I just did that whole video, but I love these pants. These are just gonna get so much wear this fall. It's just, yeah. I love these. Okay, on to tops. So in addition to wearing my ginger jeans today, I'm also wearing this lark tee. This is the lark, the grain line lark, which I will pop up here, in this, oh, it's kind of a dusty, purpley, like wisteria color kind of, bamboo knit. I mean, it's kind of one of my colors, but I love this color, and it goes really well with my amethyst, my raw amethyst necklace. So anyway, I've got this one and it's a t-shirt again, so it does like super duty in all of this. You can kind of wear this with everything. And I really love like all the options that a nice t-shirt provides. Next is a little layering piece. I will not wear this one by itself this time of year, but this is a moss green cashmerette Springfield top, and I've made it in this, again, moss green Cupro. That I got from Blackbird Fabrics, and I can leave a link to them again. I talk about them, I feel like, in all of my videos, but I love Blackbird Fabrics. So anyway, this acts like a silk, but it's super easy to wash, and I wash my silk, but I love wearing this, and this is a great layering piece, and you'll see kind of some fun, unexpected ways that I layered it in the video that I'll show at the end. Next is my Colette Aster. This is, let's see, the rest of the 4 of these things are all the things that I made exactly for this capsule. So this is everything that I kind of talked about a little bit in that previous video. But this is the finished Colette Aster in my pink parrot fabric. This is a pink cotton lawn. I love this top. It turned out exactly how I would hope. I've paired it a couple different ways in the video, and I also, this one made a little sneak peek appearance in my wide leg culotte video as well. But I'm very pleased with how this turned out. I love when that happens. Actually, all 4 of these things turned out exactly like I'd envisioned, which very rarely happens that everything turns out that well, but that's just the way it happened this time. So we're just gonna say thank you for small victories and go from there. But I love that top. Next is my Rowan turtleneck. Guys, this thing is going to do so much work this winter. It is in merino wool, and it is the perfect base layer and layering fabric ever. Right now, it's like 90 degrees outside for some reason here in Indiana, but I know that when it gets a little cooler, that this is just gonna work double time with so many, not just with this collection, but with so much stuff in my closet. Like, I will probably be wearing the living daylights out of this, but that's okay. I'm making a few other layering pieces right now that really aren't part of a collection, just kind of in between collection sewing that I'm doing right now. But this is going to get a lot of wear. Okay, now we've got my maxi dress. I don't wear a lot of maxis. I'm short. I'm 5'2". Just don't wear a lot of maxi dresses, but I just had in my mind when I saw this fabric that that's what it needed to be. And I love it so much. Oh my gosh, I have a few different ways that I've styled this, and you'll see that coming up here in the video. But I am so pleased with this dress. I love the fabric. It's a cotton lawn, another Lady McElroy. Instead of a self fabric belt, I used this velvet ribbon in like this pale purple that is just beautiful. It's got a hidden button placket, but I use these little purple, these little purple buttons that are all the way down. I just really, really loved how this turned out. And this has already gotten quite a bit of wear. On a couple of the days, it's actually been cool enough to wear a maxi dress when it's not been 90. And then finally, my pièce de résistance, my moto jacket. Guys, this turned out so good. In fact, so good that I have a leather hide that I got for a song from a friend that was selling it. And I think I'm going to make one in real leather. I don't know when, but I love sewing with leather, and I love the way this jacket turned out. There's no more fit adjustments I need to make to this pattern other than what I already made, so that's very exciting. But this is the pleather, the faux leather that I got for free from Fabric Mart Fabrics that came with another order as part of like their giveaway or whatever. This jacket has these fantastic little like carriers and these little epaulets there. It's got, of course, the asymmetric zipper, and then it's got these cute little tabs here at the bottom. I used heavy-duty snaps instead of buttons for those little parts. We've got a 2-piece sleeve. I top stitched all of my seams down on both sides, even though the pattern called just for one, just because you can't press pleather very easily, and so that just kind of kept all of my seams flat. It's got these wonderful little zippered side seam pockets, which, sorry, it's coming open because it's unzipped. Let me zip it back up. I'm not gonna lie, these little zippered pockets were a little bit of a nightmare to put into pleather, but because you just can't press, and it is kind of a pain in the tuchus. But there we go. There is a zippered welt pocket there that I used the scraps from my maxi dress to line the body of the jacket and also for the pockets. And then, as a side note, you cannot use cotton lawn to line your sleeves. You'll never get your jacket on and off. So I used a chocolate brown jacquard Bimberg rayon for my sleeves. You really need a slippery fabric. And honestly, truth be told, this back of this jacket has these little vents right here that kind of help move. And because I've got the sticky cotton lawn as the body of the lining, those stick sometimes. And with the pleather, because it's backed with kind of like a fabric back there, they do stick, and sometimes they kind of stick a little bit out like wings. So it probably is better to use something slick all the way through, but I loved that so much, and I wanted it to kind of all go with the collection, and that just tied it nicely. And you will see me putting this on with pretty much every outfit that you're going to see at the end of this video, and that's just because that's how it's going to get worn a lot with all my different various pieces for this collection. So anyway, that is it. That is my 9-piece collection for this fall transitional time period. I am putting the video of the lookbook of me styling things up again. First, I just wanted to say there are like 100, maybe not 100, but there are a lot more different variations that I could have styled all these outfits. I just had to draw the line somewhere because otherwise I would be trying on clothes in my living room for hours. So I did kind of put a stop to it. But guys, just with 9 pieces, 3 pairs of pants, 3 tops, a dress, no, sorry, 3 pairs of pants, 4 tops, a dress, and a jacket, I could put together so many different combinations of outfits. And again, I'm not a minimalist when it comes to my wardrobe. You could totally be a minimalist with this kind of a wardrobe, but I have like multiple capsules that are in my actual wardrobe. And going forward, sorry about that. Had to take a quick little break. My sister was calling. But anyway, going forward, I'm gonna post here at the end of just different ways that I'm planning on styling this. But going forward, I am going to do some more winter sewing, a little bit more late fall, early winter sewing. And I've decided to break that up into a few different little capsules. And I'm gonna go by kind of pattern company. So my next video, I'm gonna do a quick little plans on the first part of this winter wardrobe. So the idea is that the colors that I'm choosing for each of these little wardrobes can all go together. So at the end of all of my winter sewing, or this bright collection, they're really some bright, vibrant colors, which I'm planning on finishing that whole series by the end of the year. I can show you, I think there'll be 3 separate little mini capsules that'll make up this one bigger one. So that's what you have to look forward to going to the end of the year. So anyway, please, please, please hit subscribe before I show you the good stuff. Please hit subscribe. I'm really wanting to get my subscribers up so that more people can find us and we can have some more conversation. Thank you for everyone that's leaving comments. I love reading the comments. So please leave a comment if you have a question or just anything that you want to let me know. I love reading those. And also please give it a thumbs up because again, that's also how people can find my channel. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy the lookbook and I will see you next time.